as far as what I did for fat loss, and I don't advise this. I lost a lot of weight on it, yes, but there are a lot better ways, safer ways, and better for muscle gains and beach body than what I did. Right? I lost a lot of weight because I took every exercise that I could possibly find for individual body parts, and I did them. So like for chest day, I think that was like a Monday, and then Tuesday was arms, stuff like that. Chest day, I would do bench, barbell bench, incline barbell bench, decline barbell bench, bench, dumbbell flies, dumbbell incline bench, dumbbell decline bench, push-ups, what else? Decline or incline dumbbell flies, decline dumbbell flies, wide grip, narrow grip, all the kind of grip, all this stuff in one day. 4 hours in the weight room for chest. I think arm was like 2.5, legs was 3. It was the stupidest thing you can possibly do. All right. Now, not all right. That's not true. There's a lot of stupid things you could do out there. But as far as losing weight and keeping muscle, don't do it. It's just there are so many better ways to do it. I think I lost 20, 25 pounds on it in a summer, which sounds great, but I gained. I think I even lost some strength. I gained no strength. I know I didn't gain any strength, and I was an idiot. I wasted my entire summer lifting, which sounds nice, but come on. Like I said, there's a billion ways to do it other than that. So I don't condone that, or I don't not condone. I don't advise that. But that's what I did to lose weight. I'm gonna explain later the better way to lose weight that I'm actually experimenting now because I want to get down to extremely lean. Right now, and as you've seen in the first video, I'm decently lean, but I'm gonna cut down. I'm gonna explain that later in the video. How much running I did. I biked to and from the weight room, which was 5 miles each way. So I did that. So I'd bike to the weight room 5 miles, lift for 4 hours, and then bike home for 5 miles. On leg day, that was hell, and I was an idiot. So biking 5 miles, sure it's nice, but just take into account that you're biking 5 miles. You know, your leg days are going to be affected by that because that's a long time. Right now I walk a mile to and from class 2 or 3 times a day, but there's about an hour in between each mile walk with class, so it's not that damaging to my leg workouts, so I don't really freak out too much. And sit-ups. I did a lot of sit-ups though. I have to admit that. I thought I could out-train a bad diet, and you can't target your fat loss. Like if you want abs, doing a bunch of sit-ups won't give you abs. They will, but it's not going to get rid of the fat around your abs. So I don't like these videos and commercials where they say, try our machine, it'll give you a six-pack. Okay, yes it will, if you have single-digit body fat to begin with. You know, unless you get so bulky that your abs stick out past the fat, in which case it's going to look like you're pregnant, which happened with me. I stopped doing abs for almost an entire year because I wanted the muscle to decrease. I had a prego belly. It did not look pretty. If I have a picture on here, like I said, I had my computer C drive wiped. So if I have a picture on here that's still existing, I'll show it right about now so you can see. And there's another one. He says, do I do leg presses? He switched from squatting to using dumbbells, and then also changed the way he leg pressed. Alright, leg press is not the same as squat. Yes, it looks the same, just rotated, but it's not. It recruits different muscles and it's a different motion. If you did 200 pounds on squatting for 10, and then you go and do 250, 300, whatever, what is it? I'm going to break out the geek on you in a little bit. You take the sine of whatever angle the leg press is at, and that'll give you the up and down motion. You take the sine of whatever angle it's at, and it'll give you, and you multiply that by the weight, and that's how much weight you're actually pushing on an up and down scale like a squat. So say you're doing, I can't do the math in my head. I'm not good at that. But that's what you do. So even if you did as much where the up and down motion would be the same as what you're squatting, you still wouldn't be able to compare them. It's just a different motion. I mean, there are guys who can out bench me, out military press me, and out squat me, and out deadlift me, and out row me, but I can still out power clean them because it's a motion that you have to learn. Same thing with squat and leg press; they're different motions. If you did push-ups all day, and then you switched to doing bench, your bench would skyrocket real fast, and then stall. And then you went back to push-ups, and your push-ups would be lower than what they were before. It's not like you can do 50 push-ups and then you go do 150 pounds on bench, and then you go back to the push-ups, and and your bench goes from 150 to 170, and all of a sudden your push-ups are from 50 to 60. That's not how it works. It's a lift-based muscle group. Almost all lifts are. If you do seated push press compared to standing push press, or seated military press as opposed to standing military press, it's going to be way different because it's a learned motion. Like sitting down, I can military press more than I can do standing up, and I know a lot of people who go the other way. So it's a motion based exercise. Almost all of lifting is. So I don't really know how to answer you saying about your leg press gains. How you did you're doing leg press and it went 50 pounds in 4 weeks. Well, yeah, because you're learning the exercise. Your muscles are adapting to the exercise. You're getting used to it, and you're going to be able to do more. And then you're going to switch back to dumbbell or barbell squats. You're going to notice a decrease right off the bat. Now, you may or may not get further than what you used to have. I'm not saying you won't. I'm not saying it's stupid to go bouncing back and forth. As long as you make gains, your muscles will adapt. You'll gain muscle. And then you go back to your barbell squats. Yes, your barbell squats probably will go more than they used to be before you stop doing them. But it's not going to be right off the bat. You're going to get back and you're going to notice a decrease in your weight, in your lifting weight. So at least for effort right off the bat. And now some messages.